Hi there. Welcome to the New Mexico Science Fiesta. My name is Jonathan Wolf. I'm the Fractal Man. I serve as Executive Director of the Fractal Foundation, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about fractals and show you how you can make your own fractals, just like these amazing mathematical artworks. The Fractal Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit based here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and what we do is we teach people about the beauty of math and science. We do educational outreach in schools. We do fractal planetarium shows when we have planetariums available and open to the public. We also do professional development workshops for teachers using the Project Echo model to teach teachers how to use fractals to teach the next generation science standards, all kinds of fun stuff like that. Let me say just a quick word about what a fractal is. It is not just beautiful psychedelic patterns made of math like these. Algebraic fractals are wonderful, but the reason we really love fractals is because nature is full of fractals. So you already know lots about fractals, even if you didn't realize that. Fractals are everywhere around us in the natural world, the trees, rivers, lightning bolts, mountains, things like that. And they're inside our bodies also, our brain cells, our neurons, our blood vessels, our lungs. All these branching fractals are very complex patterns, and all fractals are easy to make. They're all formed by repeating a simple process over and over again. We're going to see that in algebra. So let me show you now how you can make fractals yourselves. And I'm going to do so by illustrating using a free program that the Fractal Foundation has helped develop with a number of other programmers over several years. It's an open source project called Chaos, and the Chaos program is magnificent. I'm going to give you a glimpse into how it works here. Okay, I want to show you how you can get Chaos yourself. It's very easy to download. You go to our website, fractalfoundation.org. Right here on the homepage, there's a little link to go download free fractal software. You can download it there, or you can go to the Explore Fractals menu item up here, and from there you can choose the software. So if we download this, actually we go to the download page and we choose the Chaos program. It's the first one, and it's available for Windows, for Mac, and for Linux. They're working on a version that runs directly in the browser, doesn't require a download, but for now, just download one of the installable ones, depending on what operating system you have. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like to run this program. It is spectacular. All right, so when you open Chaos, you see this window, and this is an image we call the Mandelbrot set. It is the great grandmother of all algebraic fractals. The wonderful thing about Chaos is how easy it is to use. So all you have to do is point and click, and you zoom in. I can change the speed of zooming with the up and down arrow, so I'm going to slow down a little bit. And the left mouse button zooms in, the right mouse button zooms out, or two fingers on a Mac zooms you out. And we can go anywhere we want within this never-ending, infinitely complex object. Now I can take us on a journey deeper, deeper, deeper into this never-ending fractal pattern. And it's extraordinary. It's so exciting. I'm supposed to keep this video to 10 minutes or so, but I could explore this forever. And that's really the mind-boggling, breathtaking thing about the Mandelbrot set, is it's infinite, and you can never run out of places to discover or explore. Now, once I find a place like this, I can center it, I can adjust it, I can change the colors. Yes, indeed. I can do all kinds of fun and beautiful things to decorate it, because we like to say that fractals are smart. That stands for science, math, and art. And that's really what I love so much about fractals. I'm a scientist and I'm an artist. This is the whole notion of STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, to teach these ideas in an integrated fashion. You don't have to be just an artist or a scientist. We use math as a tool that helps us describe nature and create infinitely beautiful artworks. Let me take you on a few more journeys, and I want to show you how to use this so that you can create your own fractal artworks. So anywhere you go, you find different shapes and patterns. That's the basic concept. There's an infinite amount to explore here, but you'll always find similar patterns, similar processes repeating. For example, this little replica of the Mandelbrot set. And I've showed you with the letter Y, you can cycle the colors. With the letter P, you can change the color palette entirely. And then cycle within that to make your own beautiful artworks, decorate them. There's a lot more powerful features as far as creating custom palettes and so on. But you can explore that. There's also a wonderful tutorial built into the program that I highly encourage you to explore. So you can learn both about the math behind the fractals and also how to use the program. So I'm cycling through colors. Let's choose that as a palette. And I'm going to take you on one more journey into a place we call the Snowflake Village. All these different neighborhoods have different names based on their styles. Our students have been very creative in naming these. I'm taking you into the Snowflake Village. I think you can probably see why it is called that. It evokes snowflake patterns. And yet again, we find little copies of the Mandelbrot set. There's an infinite number of them. Now you could spend your entire life exploring this fractal and never run out of different places to explore. But the program comes with other fractal formulas built in as well. So if you hit the number keys, you get the Mandelbrot set, the basic version. If you hit number 1, rather, if you hit number 2, 3, 4, 5, you get Mandelbrot sets for different formulas. So this is the original, and it comes from the formula z squared plus c. But there's a great number of other fractal formulas that the program comes preloaded with. And if you get really ambitious, you can create your own fractal formulas as well. So I don't have time to show you in much more detail how to use the program, but I want to show you next what to do with the fractals that you generate. So let's say you've created a beautiful fractal like this, and you want to call it an artwork. All right, just declare it art, frame it, and then take a picture of it. So you go to the File menu and you click Save and give it a name, save it as something, and then, this is the really exciting part, what you can do is share it with us. And we run a project called the Albuquerque Fractal Challenge. I'm going to show you that just a moment here. What I want to do though, first, is show where this fractal comes from in terms of the algebra. You just take this preposterously simple equation. This is all it takes over and over again. You calculate z equals z squared plus c millions of times. This is why you need a computer to create this. And out comes that never-ending pattern. Absolutely mind-boggling. It was a revolution in mathematics. Now I want to show you what we do with the algebraic fractals that we teach students how to make. We run a wonderful program called the Albuquerque Fractal Challenge. And we invite students to make their own fractals. And we choose the most interesting and beautiful fractals, and then we print them in giant format and put them on the sides of buildings. This is a big part of what helps make Albuquerque the fractal capital of the world. And I'm so proud of all these student winners. We've been doing this program for a number of years, and I'm super grateful to the City of Albuquerque and the Urban Enhancement Trust Fund for helping fund this project and making the student winners' artworks such a beautiful and prominent feature of Albuquerque. And I just am so excited to be sharing the beauty of math and science at this kind of a scale with the world. And we invite you to participate. So create beautiful fractals with the Chaos program, save them with your name, and email that fractal to us so we can include it in the submissions to the Albuquerque Fractal Challenge. Even if you're from somewhere outside of Albuquerque, we can have honorable mention categories for other parts of New Mexico. All right, now I want to close by showing what else you can do with fractals and fractal art. And this is my personal favorite art form that I just love sharing with fractals. So this is Infinitude, the world's largest flying fractal. You can follow our adventures in the sky on Instagram at Flying Fractals. And we like to say, not only are fractals smart, science, math, and art, but that math and science help your dreams take flight. Thank you very much. Enjoy all the fractals, and thank you for sharing them with us.